Hey, Mom Nation, we are live. It is What's What Wednesday with Kate Nash. How's it going, girlfriend?
Going good.
Good. I love your makeup today.
Oh, I did some green to match my shirt. You see my shirt? My shirt.
I love it. Oh, you got a Santan Bike shirt. You got that from Letitia.
Yes, Letitia.
Oh, awesome. I have to tag her right now.
Yeah, she hooked it up. I love their shop. Have you gone in there?
I have not yet, but my husband has, my mom has, my stepfather has, like my whole family has. Oh, thank you so much, Misty. Misty says good morning, and that we look beautiful. How sweet.
Thank you. Aw. Yeah, I mean, she's always posted out there like all the bikes that they've got in there, but it's just, you got to go in the shop. It's not the same.
Yeah, exactly. She had posted this, was it teal and orange bike the other day? It was so cute. I'm like, oh.
My favorite colors. Honestly, that's like, I need a new bike. The bike that I have was given to me for free. And so I love going in and just like looking at all of them. I don't have things in order yet to be able to actually, you know, make a move yet, but I will. And when I do, she's where I'm going.
Nice. Are you getting a cruiser?
I don't know. I've never had like well, that's not true. It's been a very long time since I've had like any sort of like mountain bike. But I kind of want to get a mountain bike because my husband's going mountain bike riding all the time, and I kind of want to try it. But I don't know if that's like, I think maybe I rent a mountain bike, see if I even like it.
Yeah.
And then make that type of a move. But
yeah. My husband just recently got into like electric bikes.
Okay.
You know, so they kind of give you a little bit of help when you're needing to pedal up things and stuff like that. And so that's what he's talking with Letitia at Santan Bikes about an electric bike, but he's a huge mountain biker too. So we need to connect Nick and Matt because they could be mountain bike buddies.
Well, I think they were talking about it on Sunday when we were out. So I don't know if any matchmaking was made as far as like going out and, you know, getting dirty with it, but they had some sort of conversation around it. So they both at least know that each other likes it. Maybe what we need to do is have more of like a date night type thing, and then they can even chat it up more. And
totally agree. I was going to say, you come over, bring Nick, have him bring his bike. We'll hang out in the backyard. We'll send the boys up the mountain because I'm like 5 minutes away from the trail, right? But then I was thinking, it's like 100 degrees outside. So we're going to have to do this at 5 in the morning.
No doubt. Like literally. Even 5 o'clock in the morning, it's starting to get warm so quickly. I don't understand. Like, it feels like it just came out of nowhere. I feel like I went on our camping trip up at Payson, which was beautiful weather, and then I came back and it was all of a sudden just scorching hot here, and I'm like, ugh.
Yep, it's time. Summer's here, which is, I know, call me crazy, but it is my absolute favorite time of year. I love summer. Summer's why I live in Phoenix. I love the swimming. I love the intense heat. Okay, so I don't love it when I'm having to, you know, work outside or something like that, but I love it when I'm floating around in the pool. That's for sure. Or when I'm at the lake and, you know, taking a dip and whatever. So, yeah.
You can't be at the lake during the summer because, I mean, the fact that the water is just like, it makes the water seriously like the perfect temperature. So
it really does. And I was super surprised on Sunday when we were swimming in the lake, how much warmer that lake that has a gazillion gallons of water, right, is warmer than my pool. Like,
why is that? I feel
I
like
don't know.
There must be some science behind it. I don't understand it, but you're right. I was talking to Christian Leach and we both were like, dude, it's pretty warm in comparison to some of the pools you jump into. And I'm like,
yep.
Maybe Jessica knows the science behind why that is.
At Jessica, let's tag her right now. When I type, can you hear it? Does it sound really loud on your end? I always wonder.
No. Nope. Hi, Skylar. Oh, Letitia said, yes, that shirt. Hey.
It is so cute, and I love the color.
This is my favorite color.
It's beautiful. It looks great on you. So today's blue day, because I have a blue shirt on too. See mine?
Hey, read it? Vitality focal point.
Yes, yes. Our buddy Michelle, we have to tag her too. Focal point vitality. So she's up on 101 in Scottsdale Road. And I'm not sure if you know, so stop me if you do, but she is a salon, that kind of thing, but she also has a med spa, which is super cool. And she has, you know, straight up doctors at the med spa, and they do all sorts of fun things like, I don't know, help me out here. Chemical peels, that's where I was getting my chem peels done when I was doing it a couple of weeks ago. They do laser hair removal, the head spa. Have you ever heard of the head spa?
I have heard of it. I want to learn more about it. I heard that it's incredible as far as like, it's like a facial for your scalp. So
Yeah.
that sounds really cool. Obviously.
Yeah, I had it done a couple of years ago. There's actually a Live and Learn somewhere in the Live and Learn channel on our YouTube about it. And it's a pretty long Live and Learn. It's about an hour long, but you actually watch the entire procedure as she does the head spa on me. And so, oh my gosh, Letitia, bleaching. So I wasn't going to bring it up, Letitia. But Michelle also does.
Are we?
She also bleaches the lady bits. Okay, so if you need those to be brightened up at all, Michelle's your girl. The lady bits.
This is not technical to lady bits. It's just the bits down there.
The bits themselves. Anyway, that was a hilarious conversation on Monday night. But back to the head spa. Thank you, Letitia. Back to the head spa. It's you know, if you have like psoriasis, or if you have, some people have acne like at the hairline, you know, different things like that. So what they do, I'll just give it to you real quick. They come in, they have a scope, so they kind of like fool around in there, and they're all over your scalp seeing what it looks like. They're scanning it, and that is how they, I know Letitia's like, I'm rolling, I'm freaking rolling too. That's how they figure out like what your cocktail is, right, that they're going to do for you. And so it's a very relaxing procedure. It's kind of like it's like a facial. You know, they do the steam and everything. You get a nice head massage when you're having your herbs and whatever else sort of business that they put on there. But I will tell you, I only had one treatment, and I suffered from psoriasis, and I haven't had it since. And that was like,
wow.
Michelle, are you on? That was like 2 years ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember looking at their thing, and they have everything from like sexual health to muscle injuries, hormone, testosterone replacements, thyroid therapy, peptide prescriptions, blood testing, medical weight loss, food sensitivity, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I can't even, right over my head. But I like that shirt. I love the crisscross in the back.
Yeah, but look at like all the things. Yeah. Can you see the things that it says?
Yeah, hang on, wait, pull the shirt down over your butt. Oh, TRT. What does that stand for? I need to know.
I have no idea. Michelle, what is TRT?
Peptides, IVs, Botox, and fillers. Very cool.
So you know what peptides are, right?
I mean, I've heard of them on several occasions, but my way of thinking of them is probably not accurate. So I don't want to go on the air with it.
Noted. So I don't exactly know what they are either, but apparently it's an injectable. I'm working out, as you know, with Claire and Abby, MadFit Unlimited, and we've talked about it a little bit. Some of their clients get peptide injections. And I guess that helps break up super stubborn fat, like especially when you're an old lady like me. You know, you don't lose fat. Oh, mom just popped in, Marilyn Flower. That's my mom, by the way, everybody. She just popped in and said it's testosterone replacement therapy. That is TRT.
Okay.
So, Mom, maybe you can better explain the peptides also. She's a nurse, so she knows all this stuff.
I just Googled it too.
Oh, what's it say?
Google everything. It says, depending on the sequence and composition, certain peptides may help prevent blood clots, boost the immune system, protect cells against damage, and reduce cholesterol, inflammation, and blood pressure.
Oh, well, there you have it.
I didn't know.
I had no idea what peptides were either until I met Claire and Abby, and Claire's like, you know, you can go get some injections so we can get the party started over here, because when you get older, it's harder to, you know, fat gets more stubborn. And so I'm kind of dealing with that right now. I've got some little stubborn areas. And so I haven't gone and done the peptides yet, but if I do it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah. So how was your weekend? I bet I know.
It was really good. See, Saturday was a birthday party. My friend Becky Ward, her daughter Marley just turned a year old.
Aww.
And yeah, and so we did her little birthday party during the day. And then we got, the kids actually stayed the night over there, and we got a little date night in. Nick and I went and saw, oh shoot, something silent. Hold on, I remember.
I see it in your note.
Quiet Place 2. I'm getting there.
And it was good.
And then we went to dinner at Raw Sushi, which I don't know. Raw Sushi is like a second home for me because I worked there for so many years. So that was kind of cool. Nobody that I recognize there anymore, obviously. Been over a decade.
Which one did you go to? The one in Gilbert?
Yeah, Dana Park.
Yeah. I like Dana Park. That is a really cool area. They have pretty much everything you could want. When I lived at Gilbert and Baseline many, many moons ago, it was there, but it wasn't as cool as it is now. It's got there's a lot of cool restaurants and great stores and stuff in there. So nice place.
I definitely enjoy it, but I ended up afterwards. We had not afterwards. It was before we went there. We ended up going and picking up the jet skis from the rental place and got to hold on to them overnight, which was different. But that was really nice in allowing us to get up early in the morning and head out to Saguaro Lake for your birthday.
Which was awesome. And I laughed so hard when you texted me at like 6 in the morning on the lake already.
We were already all the way to the back where the dam was, I think. Is that the picture I sent you?
Yeah.
Yep. Nick was super eager, and for good reason. Apparently the place that we went to, as awesome as they were about renting and getting us out there and everything, they take them back at 4 p.m. So it kind of did feel like we, you have to like, oh yeah, and I should have listened to you. Getting off of the lake at the like the non-membership area was a nightmare. Nightmare. Katie, I didn't have ties to tie the jet skis on, and it was just Nick and I trying to get them off.
Oh.
So I'm sitting in the water with, the water muck.
Yeah.
Just trying to hold on to both of them. It was a nightmare.
Oh,
but
I'm so sorry.
We should have done the membership area. Lesson learned.
Yeah. Next time, just pretend you're me.
Yeah.
Say, Katie Lambert, slip 231.
So yeah, we got off of there, and I'm a little red. I got a little red. I should have done more sunblock.
So funny story. So I totally sunblocked because I'm, look at me. I'm pretty much transparent. I'm so damn. Oh, Jessica, we have to know. Jessica said, it's really not. Okay. The top of the lake gets more sun than a pool most of the time, and the bottom of the lake is colder. That makes sense. See, we knew, Jess. We knew you'd know, Jess. Mm-hmm. Water moves and circulates in a pool to keep it one temperature. The lake doesn't circulate, so the top feels warmer, but it's only because it gets sunlight and it doesn't have circulation. Boom. There we have it.
Nice.
So 100 feet below, because where we swim, it's about 100 feet deep right there.
Mhm.
It's much colder, is what Jessica Heath with Heath Family Pools, everybody, she knows everything.
She knows
yeah.
best.
Yeah, JS.
Pools, lakes. I'm just kidding. She won't come clean your lake.
she said the funniest thing the other day, not Sunday, but when we were on the lake that week prior, remember?
Mhm.
She's like, it's green. I'm used to making water blue.
Yeah. Nope. Definitely not her preferred place of swimming, but
right.
yeah,
What
no.
were we talking about? I feel like I totally lost it.
Sunday,
Squirrel.
your birthday, the amazing fun that we had. It was great.
So I'm super transparent, right? Like my skin, basically translucent, whatever. I'm so darn pale. And so I slathered on the sunscreen, right? And I forgot like 2 little triangles in the back of my butt, like the must have. And so when I was on the jet ski, my bottoms kind of went, outside of the line of sunscreen, shall we say. And I had like 2 little slices of pizza on each side of my butt that are bright red.
Well, I didn't put really any sunblock on my hips or legs. And that was fake. I know. I don't get out in the sun very often, to be honest, unless it's like gardening. But I like doing my gardening in the evening because it's just, especially now it's so hot. And so if I'm not like on these special like hiking or kayaking, if it's not like in a special occasion, I'm really not getting out of the house a whole lot, taking care of the kids and whatever. So
you're not in the habit.
I thought I would soak up as much as I could. It's just not the way to go about it. Definitely need the sunscreen.
Yep. Well, you'll have many more opportunities at the lake this summer. I'll help you out. I'll remind you, like I remind my kid. Sunblock time, Jackson and Ashley.
Okay, mommy. What do you think he would do if I said, okay, mommy?
He'd be like,
what's wrong with this lady?
Yeah, you're a little old, sister. Oh my gosh. So go ahead.
I was just going to say, when we came home and the boys found out that we went jet skiing, they were a little upset. And then when I told them on top of that I went with you, they automatically assumed Jackson was with us. And I was like having to simmer them down, like, no, he wasn't there. You
calm down, children.
I did the next time he is. Anyway, sorry.
Same story. Jackson asked about Cooper and Bradley. I'm like, nope, it was just adults only. I told you it was adults only. So yeah. So I guess we have another little date we're gonna have to have in the future here pretty soon. So that was so fun. I mean, perfect. We got on the lake at like 9 o'clock. We didn't get off until after you guys had left. So it was like 3 or 4. It was just the perfect birthday. I mean, just perfect in every way. And lunch was great. I love that little cafe restaurant thing at Swar Lake. It's really good there. The food's pretty decent.
I haven't had any bad items there since we started going there, so I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, good stuff. Saturday night, that's kind of when, the kickoff of birthday weekend kind of started. Saturday night, I went out with my family. My in-laws were still here. Bye, Paulette Lambert. She had to ship off on Sunday morning. They are back in the RV, headed back to New Hampshire. We missed them terribly. It was so cool to have them out here for they were here for 6 weeks or something like that.
They'll be back.
They'll be back in October. And we'll see them next month when we go home. But anyway, so they were here. My in-laws were here. Of course, my mom, stepdad, my son, my husband, we all went out to eat. You're a seafood girl. Have you ever been to High Tide in Gilbert?
High Tide in Gilbert. That does not ring a bell, no.
So good. I don't believe they're a chain. I think they're just like a one and done place. But their crab is phenomenal.
Yeah. I love me some crab.
Yeah, same. So sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll have, usually they only have king crab, which I love. I love all crab, but snow crab is probably my favorite. And sometimes they'll have different kinds of crab there. It just depends on when you go. But we've been a couple of times.
Your experience with seafood is up here and mine is down here, because I didn't even know there was all these different kinds of crabs.
Oh, all kinds.
It depends. Everything has a different, but yeah, I couldn't name them.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Oh, stick with me, kid. I'll have you eating seafood every day. That is my jam. I'm from New England. I'm from not necessarily the coast, but we would basically get lobsters, in the afternoon from the boat that morning. And so fresh seafood is my thing. Yeah.
How does the seafood here compare to back home?
It's not the same. No. Sometimes I have seafood from home shipped. And so we'll get lobsters on dry ice or whatever. They're shipped overnight. Eileen says, no fish for this girl. And then Mom says, she's right. I love the way they slice the shell for you. Yeah. So, because the king crab legs are huge, right? They're like that big and they're really thick. And so they'll slice it right up the side so that you can just break it open. It makes it a lot easier. So that was nice.
Yeah, that sounds like my kind of place.
Totally. So Saturday night, and then of course Sunday on the lake, renting the jet skis was so fun. We had 4 jet skis for those of you who didn't see the photos. There were a ton of photos swimming around out there. Haha, swimming. And so we had the pontoon boat, had a couple people on that. Everybody was on the jet skis at whatever time. And I kind of felt it was kind of cool when we were riding alongside the pontoon boat. Like I felt like we were little dolphins, like just following the big boat. You know what I mean? It was really cool.
Matt referred to us as like he was the mothership on the pontoon boat, and we were just like I don't know. It was
drones everywhere.
Nick did mention that he was so excited because obviously we've just been talking and there's been all of this interaction with everybody outside of being in person. So when we were finally in person, he's like, I just wanted to actually get off the jet ski, but then I also didn't really know what he's like. He wished he would have had more time on the boat, is basically what he was saying, so that he could
mingle and get to know us in person. It was so nice to see him. He was super cute. He would fly up next to me. Of course, I was not as fast as he was. He'd fly up next to me and he'd be like, or he'd yell something, I don't even know, and then fly away. Funny.
Yeah, I got some great pictures on that. I don't even think I've posted all of them. Did I share you did I share a Google photo album with you yet with that? Or was it just the Foxes That Fire that I shared?
Just Monday night, not Sunday. Yeah,
Okay.
I got Monday night. But speaking of Monday night, so now that you've had the opportunity to go, what was your experience like? Tell the people who I know are wanting to go and they're just like kind of nervous about it. So tell them.
So what she's referring to is Monday night we went and did the Foxes That Fire, which is super fun. I feel really bad because I've been like wanting to make some of the other events, and anything I try to say right now would just be excuses, but it's been difficult to make it happen. And then, so I finally was able to go Monday night, and it was really invigorating. Like I don't know. I felt like the whole building in itself, like at first, Google Maps took me to the different side of the building than I should have been on. But nonetheless, I still found my way. It did take calling Katie to do it, but I got there. And it feels like you're honestly, it had like a Men in Black vibe where you're like going in behind these secret doors and
they only open in certain ways.
They're automatically opening to let you in. So anyway, that was cool. And then, Steve was just really personable and making sure that you knew how to handle the gun and what to do and, what mechanisms did what. So I feel like it took a lot of the intimidation out of it, having other women with me, obviously, but then Steve, who obviously knew what the hell he was doing.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah. So I got to shoot your, so what was the smaller handgun? What was that called?
Mine?
Yeah.
I have a Glock 43.
Glock 43. Okay. And then, so I got to shoot that, and I also shot the AR-15, which that one was Steve's, right?
Right. That was Steve's.
That was so much fun too, which I was super glad that I got to see you do it first, because it took, it took away a little bit of the scariness from it.
Yeah. Well, it looks scary because it's so big, but I mean, tell me your experience between like the handgun and the rifle. Like once you shot the rifle, how was it?
In a strange way, it felt smoother. I don't know why that even, or how that even is, or whatever, but yeah, it felt a lot cleaner, as far as like, especially when the barrels, is that what you would call them? Terrible. When they would come back out, when they kick out.
Yep.
It didn't feel quite as aggressive. So
bigger gun.
Bigger gun.
Huge spring in it.
I love being able to look through the
scope.
The scope. Yeah. That was cool. Yeah, just everything about it. I look forward to being able to do that and shooting that one again too. All of them was fun, but that was a highlight. I like called Nick right after. Was like, I just shot an AR-15. He was so jealous.
Oh, well, look, he knows what they are, right? Oh, hey, you still have it.
Got his hands on it, so the top of it kind of got torn up a little bit, but.
So number 2 are yours, right? Number 4 are mine.
Yes. Well, so I feel like we started off that way, where we were like, okay, he told us which number to aim for, but then at some point, I think I have at least 2 in here, because I think he told me to go for 1 as well. So I don't know. Anyway, it's so much fun, and I thank you so much.
Oh, of course. And so it's not super intimidating, right? And it's not like we're doing crazy stuff. It's just target practice. I mean, basically, it's a lot of people do that for sport, and it's just fun. I love it. I think it's super fun.
It was. I highly recommend it, especially like, I don't know, we've always talked about, all these like different events that we have, as far as like being able to protect yourself and just knowing how to use a firearm. Even if you're just going and observing and getting your feet wet, I think it's well worth kind of, knowing what to expect. A lot of people don't expect to hear like the sound of it, even after being in there for a little while. Some people are still like, it still takes them by surprise. And so being able to just at least have a little bit of background and knowing what to expect when you're around firearms, and how to use one if you ever need to, I think it's really a good thing.
Totally agree. Whether you like them or not, they exist, they're in our world, and there may be an opportunity when, as an adult, you come upon a situation and you have to disarm one, or you have to, help a child not hurt themselves, or take it from a child, or something like that. Like, who knows? There could be a whole slew of situations that happen, right? Exactly. And it's good to know what to do. Whether you're interested in target shooting or whether you're interested in owning your own or not, I think the knowledge and the skill is definitely useful.
Absolutely. I agree.
So, awesome. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you at Fox's That Fire Night again. We've got one more coming up in June, so that's cool. Yesterday was awesome, and it's actually going to post at 12 p.m. today, but we recorded another episode of the podcast. I think we're on episode 3 of this season, and it was great. We had Allie Oliver and Becky Easton from Easton Law PLLC on, and we were discussing, it was kind of a sad thing, but good information. So we were discussing if you as a parent, unfortunately, didn't return home, you know, from being out or, you know, whatever, like we never know, right? We know two things. We know we're born, we know we're going to die someday. We don't know how much time is in between. So being prepared is super important. And, you know, sometimes we don't think about that, especially when we're just starting out life, just starting our family. And if you leave minor children behind, what then? What next? Where do they go? What happens in the interim between you know, discovery and finding that next of kin that can take your child? Like, what happens to the child, and what can you do as a parent? What can you put in place up front? Let's hope it never happens and you never have to use it, but what can you put in place up front in the event that might happen? And it's a very informative podcast, and that drops today at noon. That's going to be in all groups, so it's going to be here in the announcement section. For those of you who want to catch that, it's also playing. I think it premieres actually, so it's going to play live at noon through the Facebook fan page. So MOMnation USA is our handle.
Okay.
You want to catch that?
I do, actually. Nick and I have several things already set in place as far as precautionaries, and we got 3 boys, so I think that's, like you said, it's just something you have to do as a parent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want to hear what other tidbits they might have, suggestions, make that easier.
It's good. We actually went through, okay, what does the scenario look like if you don't have anything in place? And then what does the scenario look like when you do? So we kind of compared those 2 scenarios, which I thought was super eye-opening. So lots of good stuff in that one. Also talks about when you send your 18-year-old off to college, or when you let them spread their wings into the great big beyond, you know what I mean? There's things that you need to think about too. You kind of think, okay, they're 18, did my job. Not really. We're parents for life, let's face it.
No. I'm just
Oh,
reading all the comments in here. Your mom said that Monday was fun. It was nice seeing you too, Mom.
yep. Now she's done till October because she's going to be leaving too. So it's just going to be me and you at FTF. Well, other ladies too, but you know what I mean.
If you don't know what to do with your gun while you're gone, we're just kidding.
If your little friend needs a home, Mom, Ashley's got you covered. Oh, funny. Hey, I have an announcement. A really fun announcement. So I thought, I haven't been doing this, but I thought, hey, why not announce the trivia winner for the month on WW? Okay, that's what we call this show now because we shorten everything. So what's what? We call it WW. So
like
I
the
thought,
WWE SmackDown? No.
Yeah, that's close. It could be the SmackDown. We could do that. Imagine that. We should have a wrestling match. Like celebrity death match. We can have MOMnation admin match.
Wait, isn't that something that's going to be done in October, or no? That's like, there's something mud related in October.
Yeah, the mud run.
The mud run?
You doing it? You doing it? I'm not doing it.
You're
First
not?
of all, I don't. I mean, more power to all those ladies that want to do that kind of thing. I will go and watch, but I don't do mud and I don't do running. So, mud run.
two no-nos, huh?
But I will be there cheering you guys on. Let me tell you, I will be the best cheerleader you ever saw. Speaking of the best cheerleaders I've ever seen, I love this girl so much. Their trivia winner, she's been wanting to win. It's not you, even though I love you, but she's been wanting to win month after month after month. And every time she just doesn't get it. And she's like, next month. And I love her tenacity because this month is the month, Kristen Leach. This is the month. She won our trivia prize. So Kristen, if you're there, we need to tag her.
Okay.
Kristen, you win. Finally did it. You've been hanging on. I mean, seriously, she's like answered every single trivia question since we started in like January.
Aww. Yay.
So she wins an hour-long reading with Whitney.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I've heard a lot of great stuff about Whitney. So Kristen, you're going to have to let us know. Did you have a reading?
I had a reading with her, and my best friend and I actually did a Zoom, actually. And I didn't know what to expect. It was really honestly my first, I don't want to say encounter, but my first interaction in that regard with someone of her stature. So as far as, I've never had a reading, I've never talked to anybody about energy or any of that stuff, you know. So it was very enlightening, and she hit a lot of points that was very surprising. My best friend's mom just lost her best friend literally like 2 weeks before that, and her, so my best friend and her mom, I mean, she grew up with her in her life, so it was really hard for the entire family. But she actually gave detail as far as like somebody that was talking to her that she could connect with somehow, and that it was a woman and she was bald, and that really took my best friend by surprise, because the gal, I mean, her mom's best friend, had just been diagnosed a couple months prior to that with cancer and had shaved her head literally a week before she died.
Wow.
So
I get the chills everywhere.
Yeah. It was, yeah. There were lots of tears and lots of goosebumps for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it big time, like top to bottom. Crazy. So I've heard a lot of really great feedback about Whitney. And so Kristen's going to get to enjoy that. And I'm so happy Kristen won. She's the best.
That is awesome. I'm a little jelly, but it's cool. I'll get it.
You will. Just keep on answering. What does Dory say? Just keep swimming.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
All right. So important stuff, everybody. For all the important stuff is what I should say. Go up at the top, click on that picture, that cover picture, look at the caption. Sometimes it takes, if you're on the computer, you just click the pic and it opens up on the right-hand side. If you're on mobile, you got to slide down and click on that caption so that it pulls up. But it's a whole bunch of links up there. So you're going to get access to what's up there. Tons of stuff. Our YouTube, our distribution list, if you want to get on the trivia train and get that trivia question once a month, it actually comes through email. It comes in our newsletter. We send one email a month. It's usually a recap, you know, our latest podcast episodes, some noteworthy live learns, exactly, which are awesome. I always learn so much, and I'm the one interviewing, right? So I'm at every one. So I always learn so much when I interview these awesome ladies. Majority of the time, like every once in a while, we get somebody that's outside of the group, but majority of the time, the people that we interview are actually group members. Some been around a while, some not so long. But I like to feature our group members because we have so many talented and creative and smart and skilled women in the group that, you know, why not feature them? So Live and Learns, like I said, podcast. There's just a ton of links up there for pretty much everything that, you know, all the resources that we offer. And you can also see what days of the week certain posts are. So if you're new to the group, you're a business owner and you want to post about your business, get that out there. Monday's your day. There's a thread on Monday that you can post to. Tell Me Tuesday is a cute one. I love it. So we always put out like a question so that we can get to know our members a little bit better. This question, I think, was, what was the last movie you saw in the theater? I think is this week's Tell Me Tuesday. So just cool stuff like that. Our classifieds, so if you're looking for a job or if you have a job to offer and you are looking to recruit somebody for that job, then we have a section for that as well. So click that pick up there if you need anything. And then, of course, you can always reach out to one of us with any questions.
Yep. Also, I don't know if we want to branch onto this quite yet, but there's the topics on the right-hand side of the group. We're working on trying to build those up into a point where you can easily look for Saving Sundays or Tell Me Tuesdays, whatever, the big post topics are out there, and be able to look at those. So keep an eye open for that. It's going to keep getting bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that's a cool find. Thanks for that, by the way.
Mm-hmm. You're very welcome.
So we get some new members or some active members.
Yeah. So we've got probably a little less than 20. I don't know if we want to go over everybody's names, but we definitely want to give a warm welcome to all of the new members who have joined in the last week. Just a few of them: Kami Curtis, Jordan Stonerock, Jill Gonzalez, Kimberly Lopez Guzman, Vanessa Brand. I'm getting better at these names.
You are. You are. We're not dunking you quite so much.
Kelsey Anderson, Amber. Oh, I spoke too soon. Ratera Beach. Sorry. Anyway, I won't go over all of them, but we definitely want to give you guys a warm welcome. Like she said, take a look at that caption or the cover photo at the top of the group. Take a look at all the events that are coming up. There's some really fun ones, and we'll go over those probably in a little bit. But then we try to do shout outs on our showcase members, and we have Lydia was on here last week, but she's fairly new to being at the top of this, so I'm impressed. She got all the way up to the top. We've got Lydia Palomino. She's got a conversation starter badge. If you don't know what badges are, Facebook does this like fancy thing where basically it kind of gives you a little hip hip hooray badge for going ahead and being such an active member in the group. So a conversation starter means that you're creating meaningful discussions within the group. Lydia has 7 posts out there right now with 123 comments and 211 likes.
Nice, Lyd.
She's kicking butt.
She's awesome. She kicks butt at everything.
She does.
By the way.
Yeah.
She's one of those.
She was my favorite hug. Well, not my favorite. There was many favorites, but she really embraces you when she gives you a hug, which is awesome.
She's phenomenal. She's a phenomenal friend, phenomenal businesswoman, phenomenal mother. She's hot as all get out. Mm-hmm. I mean, just a gorgeous banging body on that girl.
Yeah. Her and the hubby together, they need to be on a magazine, I swear.
Yeah. Most Beautiful Couple magazine. That's what they should be on. Like when People does People still do that? Am I dating myself by even saying People magazine? But does People still do the Most Beautiful Couples? We should nominate Lydia and Angel because they got it going on.
That would be cool. We should look into it.
Let's contact People today. I'm writing it down.
Her responses every time we talk about her. We always, anyway, she probably is like super giddy every time she hears us talking about her.
She told me the other day, I think it was her, because we were talking about her the other day, and she's like, Angel overheard me listening to the show and was like, I think they're talking about you.
We're doing it again. All right, so the next one who bumped up, and she is new to being towards the top here, Crystal Meanly. I hope I pronounced it right.
Yes, I've seen her a ton. She must have really good stats because I see her a bunch.
Yeah, so she is carrying the Valued Responder badge, which means that she's consistently sharing answers that others find valuable. She's got 2 posts out there with 141 comments and 169 likes. So doing pretty good.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you, guys. And then we got Trinity Washington, who's a new face up here for, at least I haven't seen her up here.
I have noticed her. She's got a lot of activity.
She has 4 posts out there right now with 117 comments and 218 likes. So heavy hitter. She's got the most likes out there, at least for that. So
thank you, Trinity.
Thank you,
That's
guys.
a pretty name. I love that name.
It is a pretty name. So yeah, we definitely appreciate you girls, the value that you're bringing, and I mean, really just the love that you're sharing out there in the group. It's awesome. Please keep it up. We love it.
Yes. We are thankful.
Yeah. And then, so wait, were we going to talk about the trivia?
We already did. Oh, did I say what the question was?
No.
I didn't. So the question was, and this went out on Friday. Friday is when the newsletter went out. So that's when the trivia question went out. I usually give a couple of days for people to respond. And the question was, it's always about MOMnation. So the question was, what was our second state that we opened? Obviously, Arizona is the first state. It's the biggest. What was the second state that we opened? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know?
You want me to guess?
Yeah.
Washington?
A lot of people guessed Washington.
No?
So a lot of people guessed Washington. A couple people guessed New Hampshire, which was a great guess, New Hampshire guessers, because that's where I'm from. So it only seems logical. Somebody also guessed California, which California is pretty new. So the second state that we opened was Oklahoma.
Okay.
And the reason is because one of our admin staff lived there. And so she was like, hey, let's start one here. And I was like, all right.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that one right. Good job.
Yes, good job, Kristen Leach. Another round of applause for our winner. So speaking of winners, Winning Wednesday, where's Sherry? Is she around?
I haven't heard from her.
I don't see her.
In the comments.
She's probably working today. That girl works. She works full time. She has a side business or two. She has an almost 3-year-old. I think her youngest is almost 3. And 2 other like teenagers, one preteen and a teenager. And she's a single mom. So I'm like, how in the world do you do all this? So she's
juggling act.
Exactly. She's out there single momming it up today, I'm sure, and doing a phenomenal job at it. But you just can't be everywhere at the same time. You know what I mean? So,
well,
no
I was
there.
hoping to get some updates for the Winning Wednesday, but I don't quite have those yet.
I think she has not drawn the winner yet. Today, she will draw the winner, and it's awesome. It's a $40 valued Color Street gift basket. So you know those Color Street nails where it's actual nail polish that you pop on, and you know you can. There's no dry time. You can do your nails all day long. You know what I mean, and get interrupted all day long.
I have some samples on their way.
Do you? Awesome.
I asked Eileen. Is it Eileen?
Eileen
Statter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Get me some. I'm excited.
Sweet. So she was generous enough to offer our Winning Wednesday prize this week. Thank you so much, Eileen. You are amazing. And you'll have to let us know when you get them what they're like.
I will. I'll wear them. I'll show them.
There you go. And let us know how easy they are to put on, because I'm really curious about that. I want the flag ones. Michelle Lynn, speaking of focal point, Vitality, Michelle Lynn had some flag ones on Monday. Did you see those? Those were cool.
I did. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. Yeah. Especially, I mean, 4th of July is coming up, man. Oh,
what?
Off topic. But I got good news yesterday. My brother is going to come for like a month. My brother's going to be here for a month from Maryland.
Nice. Is he staying with you?
He'll probably do some house hopping. It's between my house, my dad's house, and a few other family and friends that are in town. But I'm just excited. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, that's great. It's so nice to have family around. All of mine is gone for the summer. So, you know, my mom lives here. My mom and stepdad. She leaves for the summer. My in-laws are gone. The only other family member that we have here is one of Matt's aunts. And she bought herself a condo on the coast, on the East Coast. So she's gone for the summer. So we're like,
we're there.
All alone. Party. No.
Yeah. No, my sister lives in Texas and my brother's in Maryland. So while I do have family in Arizona, most of them are spread across the state. So here in the valley, I've really only got my dad and my mom. and then now Nicholas's side of the family. So, yeah,
Nice to have family around.
that's for sure. But so do you like going over and reminding everyone who last week's winner was? Because Sarah Pitcher worked with Sherry and Lacey, actually.
Oh, she did?
Well, yeah, to get the Young Living sunscreen and the perfect hat and swimsuit, which I still really want to see that combination. Like, I want to get a picture of the swimsuit and the hat together and what everything came out looking like.
Sarah Pitcher won, you mean? So she won that.
That was
awesome.
last week, right?
Yes, that was last week's winner. Sarah, please comment when you have a chance and let us know maybe some photos of what you ended up getting. Because yeah, she got the sunscreen, which, I mean, sunscreen, but the custom hat, swimsuit, and she got a tin of the St. Bella bronzer. Yeah,
I heard that that's really cool stuff. And
in
Sherry's makeup group, she's shown it off quite a few times. So I'm curious what Sarah thinks of it.
Yeah, her makeup's awesome. I have all kinds of it. Bunch of different eyeshadows, and she's got like this, Sherry's got like this highlighter, which is really cool. It comes in a pack of 3 tins, and it's got like your light, your medium, and then a darker highlighter. And it just kind of gives your face life. Like I put it kind of under my eyes, the lighter highlighter, and then up here, and then I put like the more medium one under that, and then the darker one, almost like contour. It's not really contour, but almost like that. And it's really nice. It makes a really big difference. And her makeup is so creamy. It just blends right into your skin, and it's just a little bit shimmery where, you know, if you use the highlighter, but it's not like, you know how sometimes you see people and you can like see the makeup on their face? It's not like that.
Yeah, no, every time I see what she's doing in her group, Makeup Like a Mother.
I think so. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it totally, you can't see where it stops or ends, so that's when you know you're doing it right.
Exactly.
I keep watching her videos like, okay, where exactly did she put this shit?
Yeah, I know.
I need to learn.
Well, she does all sorts of demonstrations too.
Yeah, she does. It's awesome.
So any good noteworthy Saving Sundays? I forgot to post on the thread. Oh my gosh. I had something to post and I forgot.
So I don't really have, there's like 5 comments on there. I'm going to pull it up and share it so everybody can actually see what the post looks like. And
yeah, I can't, for some reason, I still can't share my screen. I don't know. Facebook is mad at me.
All right, let me see. That is weird that you being the hostess of the live feed can't do that. Share your screen.
It's super weird.
Choose a window. Okay. One of these days I'll be able to do it without having to. Can you see my entire screen? Like, can you see yourself right now, or are you just seeing the screen?
No, I'm just seeing that one window, so it looks perfect.
Okay, good. So yeah, so here's Sunday's savings, everybody. It comes out on Sunday. But it's basically a great place for businesses or just mamas in the group who know of a different coupon or savings or product that's on sale, whatever little tidbits you have on how mamas in the group can save money. So Patty Kiefer actually posted in here with her Color Street. So another Color Street girl. We got Shannon Gardner with, and let's see, this was a buy 3 get 1 free Color Street.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Shannon Gardner is, let's see, looking at her, what is that? Mango sea spray? What?
Oh, so maybe like sea salt look?
Yeah. Gives your hair a special treatment. So it looks like it's $17, and then the sea salt spray is $18.50. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you it makes your hair smell super good.
Yeah, I could use a hair mask. Mine, because it's so curly, it gets dry.
My hair's so thick, and when I'm washing it, if I
That's true.
don't use enough conditioner, getting out is just I need
Doesn't
a good
work.
conditioner to get everything where I want it. So then we have Ashley next. She's got 10% off your purchase of $50 or more to MOMnation members, specifically, I guess, when you join her VIP group. Just message me when you're ready to order and let me know you're in MOMnation. So, and she'll get you the code. So that's the Zia Activewear with Ashley. I don't know if you guys want me to actually pull it open. I'm not actually in the group. I should be.
Yeah, that stuff looks cool. And now that I'm all, you know, workout mama over here, maybe I need some stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some of the stuff that she's posted. I just haven't actually joined the group. And yeah, it looks very comfortable. Definitely. I don't get a lot of workouts in, obviously. But I love living comfy, so.
Heck yeah. I would rather wear a pair of leggings any day than anything else. Sorry to say, but.
So then we have Jennifer Estabrook, who's a super sweetie.
She's so cute. I love her.
She's funny too.
Yeah.
Keys locked in the car. Key broke in the lock. Need a residential locksmith. So they do residential or commercial locksmiths, even automotive stuff. So if you guys need anything. So is there like a promotion? Yes, $20 off this month. Yep.
Nice. I have had all of those needs. Every single one she mentioned.
Yep. Let's see. Natalie, Brittany.
Oh, have you tried these yet?
You told me you got one.
Dude, I did.
And
I have one of these and I love it. I wish that I had one for every day because I'm like after I wash it, I'm like, okay, now what day this week am I going to get to wear it? And I have to like plan it because I only have one.
Yeah, definitely something that I want to get. She's got, so we'll keep talking about it. She has these wireless bra replacements, guys, that, what are they actually called? I don't see the name of it here.
Camis.
Okay. But right now it's $129 for $250 of product. Is that what I'm reading? $129 for $250 in product.
That's incredible.
Yeah, definitely a good deal. Gives wireless support and is super comfortable. And look at the sizes. You just can't you can't get that kind of. I haven't been able to go into a store and see them cover that many sizes anywhere.
Never. Yeah.
No. So then there's Melanie Ciders, Muscat. Oh my gosh.
Dunk tank.
Oh, I'm sorry. Melanie posted saying that she's if you're looking for that perfect Father's Day gift, there's a custom photo block signs that have fun filters available. That's interesting. Quick turnaround time, favorite photos, 3x5 standing pine blocks. Perfect for dad. So regularly $15, use the MOMnation code right here, and then you can get it for $10. That's awesome.
That's awesome. And it says order by tomorrow. So if anybody is interested in this, order by tomorrow and it'll be in for Father's Day, which reminds me, Father's Day, dang it. My husband's birthday is 2 days before Father's Day. So I have to I got to get on it.
You got to get on that horse, Katie.
Yeah, I got lots of planning to do. Thankfully, his birthday party is kind of halfway planned, but I got more. I gotta have to cook, Ash. I have to cook. And my mom's not even gonna be here. How am I gonna
You have to cook without your mom?
Yes. The heck, Mom? Leaving me high and dry.
Wait, but don't you have that cool pressure cooker?
Yeah, so I have an air fryer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then something else.
You'll
I
find
don't know. My husband does the cooking. This crazy blender that you can cook stuff in. But I'm going to make some carne asada. So Kristen Leach, speaking of her, is going to come over and help me because I don't know. And I'm all asking her, so how much do I buy? And she's kind of giving me the formulas of how to shop for a party. I'm like, thanks, Kristen. Don't know what I would do without you.
Oh my goodness, so funny. Just to be clear, you can't see my screen anymore, right?
No, you're good. So that was a pretty good Saving Sunday. I wasn't on there because I missed the boat this week.
It was a good one. I honestly, when I looked yesterday, I don't think there was that many.
Oh, so people pop some up. Probably in anticipation for our show, of course. So they knew that they would get shout outs if they posted to that. Very smart, people. Very smart.
Yep. Keep it up, guys.
Heck yeah. Mom says you could always have order the entire meal, have it delivered, and put it in your serving dishes. Mom, that's a great idea. I might do that. That's fabulous. Oh, I slaved all day over this, Matt. Look.
All right. I know we're almost out of time, but I wanted to also share the feed for the birth and birthday shout outs. And this week was a little bit lighter, but there was just still a lot of love in there. Let's see if I can do that real quick.
I know of a birthday happening. I will text her. I will, Cheyenne on there?
Let's see, let's find out. So this is the birth and birthday shout outs, guys. Every Sunday morning it's up. We try to mark it as an announcement so that everybody can see it. If you know of anyone within that current week who's either just given birth or is celebrating a birthday, this is where you can give them some love. So Leanne Underwood actually gave you a birthday shout out. And Kara Lever for the birth of her sweet boy, which we got pictures, but they're just not in here. But he is, oh my gosh, super cute.
He's gorgeous.
She sent one of him just like kind of like popping up out of underneath the blanket, and he's got like this big cute little smile on. Love it. And then we've got Raven Thompson.
Good job, Ash. Yay.
She's tooting her own horn here because she should. She had Aiden, who is 8.4 pounds at 20.5 inches long, and he came on the 3rd of this month. So, oh my gosh, after 3 days of labor. Woo! Mama.
Oh my gosh, I thought mine was bad, and I was a day and a half. Dang.
Yeah, look at his face.
Oh, cutest. I love all these Geminis. This is good energy. Gemini energy.
And then lots of little loves coming in here underneath her comments. So that's awesome.
That's cute. So yeah, we are, I could talk to you all day. That's why these things go so long. But we also share a lot of information. So I'm just going to talk about the upcoming events really, really fast. And then, yeah, I've got to go to Casa Grande today and do a final walkthrough for one of my new build clients. So I've got a little hop, skip, and a jump here that I'm going to have to take pretty soon. So group events that are coming up. This one we talked about last week. It is happening on 10, 11, 12. It is happening on Saturday, the 12th. And it's the freezer meal workshop, and that's with Wendy Tebow. She is a pampered chef girl, and she is very helpful for me because I don't know how to cook. So she helps me like, okay, get this, and you won't really have to do much, but you'll have a great meal at the end of it. So she's awesome about that, making suggestions and whatnot. She's got a ton of recipes too. She's going to be going over what to do with all of the stuff in your freezer that you don't know what to do with. And she's going to be helping, giving ideas and demonstrating, making wonderful meals out of all of the stuff that we have in our freezer. So that should be awesome. That is online. Anybody, she's actually in New Hampshire, but anybody can hook up on that because it is online. So it's going to be across the country. So even here in AZ, we can learn about it. This is super fun. Tonight, Montage Duo. What?
I said your mama.
Yeah, Mama's singing tonight. So Montage Duo is playing tonight at Los Sombreros. I think that's on what, like Southern and Dobson, something like that.
Southern Avenue. Let's double check. Yeah, it's definitely Southern Avenue. I don't know the cross streets though, but I'll find it out as you talk.
Yeah, it starts at 6 o'clock. That's when they start. So Montage Duo is just what it says. It's a duo, and they are extremely entertaining. It is my mama. She's awesome. And we're going to be there tonight at a little Mexican restaurant. So yes, Claire and Abby, I will behave myself. Promise. Because it's really tough to find Mexican food that fits in my eating schedule or my eating plan. But anyway, I will do it. So that's Montage Duo.
Dobson and Southern.
Dobson and Southern. Okay, cool.
I hear they got really good food, so bring the whole family.
Yeah. I made reservations just to make sure that I'm going to get a table. So, so we should be good. I'll be there at 6. And then the neighborhood news is coming up again on Monday. We did it this past Monday, and this past Monday we did 𝙬𝙧𝙬𝙬𝙬. We did Mountain Park Ranch in 𝙬𝙧𝙬𝙬𝙬. So this is our little show. It's kind of like what Ash and I do here, but it's JD and I, and we're just talking about different neighborhoods across the valley, you know, what they have for properties, what's available, what are the price points, what's cool about the neighborhood, what's around it, all of that stuff. So you can catch that, and the replay is available all week long in the announcements section. On June 25th, so we're skipping a couple of weeks here, we have Karaoke Night coming up again, and that's going to be at the Sawtooth Bar and Grill in Chandler. Normally get there around 7 o'clock, eat a little dinner, get a good table. Karaoke starts at 9. We have our spa day and Botox party the next day, which is June 26th. That's going to be awesome. I think, so Sarah Pitcher is heading that up. It is at her house. It's, we're going to get together, kind of visit a little bit. Those of us that like wine can have a little bit of wine. We're going to have lunch together. And then kind of like spa day last month, we're going to each have our services lined up. So if you want to do that, we've got facials, massage, we've got Botox. We've got Eileen, I think, is going to be there doing nails, actually.
Oh,
yeah. So that's going to be super fun. When you're not in your massage or your facial or whatever it is that you signed up for, then you have the opportunity to go and chill out in her pool, get a glass of wine, get some lunch, get your nails done by Eileen. It's just going to be a blast, kind of like the last spa day was. So that should be fun. It was, yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was a great day. And then lastly, we are bringing back Bunko. So that our very first Bunko is going to be on the 30th.
I've not played before, but I'm super excited because everybody else is really, really excited and gotten very like anxious about it. So it'll be fun. And it's going to also be at Sarah Pitcher's house. So
right.
Thank you, Sarah. Hostess with the mostess.
Right. She's amazing. Like she's such a great event planner. And I mean, I guess that's her gig, right? Because she, you know, not only is an absolute superstar in coaching people through a weight loss journey, she went through one herself. She lost 80 pounds. I don't know if you know that, but I mean, just incredible what she's done.
I've seen her before and after pictures, and it's super impressive.
Super impressive. So not only does she do that amazingly, but she is also a travel planner. So she, a vacation planner. What do they call those? Travel people. And so, yeah, there we go. And we actually booked our next Disney cruise with her, and she's awesome at that. But I was thinking, wow, do you want to come?
Oh my God. We've never been. I've never been on a cruise, period.
Oh, friend. It's the best. Disney is by far the best line that I've ever been on. And that might not be fair because I've only been on like one other cruise, which was Royal Caribbean. But the Disney boat is that's what we call it, the Disney boat. It is so much fun. It is, I mean, obviously it's off the hook for the kids, you know, it's just party all week long, but even for the adults, it's great. So we can talk offline about this, but if you are interested in connecting with us, we're probably going to the Caribbean for a week next March for a spring break. So
okay. That sounds like
heck yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great to have friends. We've never have gone with friends. So
yeah, I I definitely want to go. I know Nick has brought it up in the past, so that's definitely another topic or another conversation. But one more shout out, and this is, so last week we did our 2-year celebrations. This week we're down to 1-year celebrations.
Wow.
So we celebrated everyone that's been in the group all the way from 7 years, and now we're down to 1-year celebrations.
You're one. Wow, I see some people.
There's a ton of names in here. Facebook, again, only lets us tag 50. So if you don't see your name in here, we're so sorry. It's not us, it's Facebook. Facebook is just not cooperating most of the time.
Often. Yes, I was going to say. Pretty much every day.
But we do thank you guys. I mean, that's 1 year, 7 years. That's still a lot of time to be giving, you know, feedback and advice and just genuine connectivity and friendship with everybody in the group. So thank you. And we'll catch you again probably the next time you have another year celebration, I guess.
Heck yeah. It's funny. I see several names that I recognize on this list, and Sonia Bratton's on it. Remind me to tell you a funny story about that. But it's funny that Sonia, I laugh, haha, because it's funny that you're showing up under the 1 year. She actually should be more than that, but yeah. we had a little snafu, didn't we, Sonia? That's a really funny story. I'll tell it to you someday. But that's awesome. Thank you guys. Thank everybody, you know, for, if you, like Ash said, if you've been here 1 year or 7 years, like we just so appreciate you. So thank you.
For sure. And then we usually go over a most mentionable post, but I don't know about you, but I think we're kind of pressed for time. But it does mean that we'll have maybe 2 next week, potentially.
Yes. Yes. If Katie can keep the chatter down and give you time to talk, then we probably could. Yeah.
All right. Well, I was going to do, I don't know if do I have 1 minute?
You have 1 minute.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go. Because there's just like, I want to show it. Come on.
I bet I know which post it is.
I bet you do too. All right. Can you see this one?
Oh, yes.
I just have to ship it because it's so cute. So first of all, this is a group picture of just some amazing women in the group. We all got together and met at Gelato 64 on Monday evening, actually right after Foxes That Fire. And all these ladies are business owners, and each and every single one of them absolutely love our hostess here, Katie. And there's just the sweetest little video that I have to show you because Katie cried her eyes out.
Oh, I did.
We sang her happy birthday.
Dear Katie, happy birthday to you.
Yay!
You're so sweet.
Aww. So I thought that was the one that has you crying.
Nope, it got cut out of that one. But I'll tell the story. So all of those amazing ladies passed around a card, I guess, before I got there, or unbeknownst to me, because they did it pretty sneaky. And I like to think I pick up on things, like I'm pretty good, and I was right over my head. And so they all signed this card, and it's actually right here. I keep it right by my desk because it is so inspirational. Like, you see everybody signed it in there, and then even on the back. And the messages are just so heartfelt, and yeah, so they brought me to tears. Thanks, guys.
I will come across that video where you're bawling your eyes out, and I will share it.
Oh, I have it. I have it. All right, my love. Until next time.
Love you. Bye, guys.
Bye.